This time, Nanberry didn't move.
What are they? Are they ghost canoes?
I don't know, but others have seen things like them before.
Who?
It is no business for small boys.
Nanberry still didn't move. Colby gave a half smile. His eyes shifted back to the strange canoes.
A runner came from the south. A great fleet of Murinui came to their country. The Murinui slipped across the line between sea and sky, the land of clouds and ghosts. The Murinui gathered in the runners' tribe's bay. The creatures on them had white skin, like ghosts, but they looked for water like men and hunted with long sticks that went ba-boom.
The Murinui were even closer now, gliding across the water.
Go,
ordered Colby. This time, Nanberry went. The warriors strode down to the water, waving their fishing spears, the jagged shell points gleaming in the sun.
Juria! Wari! Wari!
Get away from here. The big canoes floated straight towards them, as though the warriors were buzzing bees who had no sting. And then the canoes stopped, even though they were still far from the beach. Nanberry stared out between the trees. He could see people. Men with white faces, their bodies covered in the skins of strange animals, blue and red and brownish grey. Their voices sounded like human voices, not the wind whispering of ghosts. Some of the white ghosts glanced over at the warriors. None bothered to answer the challenge, or even call a greeting. It is as though we are the ghosts, thought Nanberry, as though they expect us to fade away. The giant canoes glided on. The warriors yelled a challenge again. The white ghosts laughed, then looked away. Colby muttered something to the other warriors. They melted back into the trees, urging the women and children to follow. Whatever the white ghosts were going to do next, it was best to stay away. Life would go on in its proper seasons, as it always had before. The ghosts would float away. Only Nanberry lingered, still peering from behind his tree. He had thought he had made himself part of the sea, but these big canoes conquered the waves like the sea eagle controlled the wind. If only he could ride the waves like that. If only he could slip between the wrinkle at the edge of the sea and sky and see the world beyond the blue horizon. But he was Nanberry. This was his home, and the Cadigal were his people. The breeze held the scent of strange things now, of memories of a world far away. Nanberry took a last look out at the pale men busy with vast ropes, then ran back to join his family. Chapter 1. Nanberry. Tumbalong, the place where food is found, now Darling Harbour, the time of thickest possum fur, smoked fish and fat yams. 13th of April, 1789. The wind snickered between the trees like an old woman laughing. Nanberry drew closer to the fire as around him the shadows thickened into night. The girls and women sang as they hung today's fish up on the lines to dry in the smoke. Though the Murinui had floated away, the white ghosts had not. They had stayed through a whole sky.